Money is what I'm about. I'm talking flipping weight. I'm talking sleeping late. I'm talking exchanging weed for cake. I'm talking, but I lead the way. Multi keep me paid, and I'm rolling off this dirty sprite.
What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Heart Attack here. Today I got a WallBounce tutorial video for you guys. It's on the new 2.5 update that they just dropped probably earlier. I think it was September or October. I don't know when they dropped it, but I know they just recently dropped it. So they did increase the movement speed, so you can wall bounce faster actually now. So depending on how you move, whether you do different type of bounces, you could actually move faster than before. I think Gears 4 before it was probably capped around this speed. Maybe somewhere around this speed, I think it was. I'm not sure, but you could definitely wall bounce faster now. So the best way to wall bounce in this game, in my opinion, is probably if it's a short wall, like something similar like this. You probably just wanna, you could probably move faster if you hold up on your stick and just mash your A button left and right. But that becomes super predictable, and the timing is pretty easy because you kind of center yourself in down the hallway. For example, if you could picture this as a hallway, right? You want to like mix it up, right? So a good wall bouncer has different timings in their wall bounces. He's not just, you know, all about how fast you can move, because the faster you move, the more centered you stay in the center of their screen. So if you mix it in with a long bounce, not all the way long, but like a longer bounce, like this, and then just then you go a little bit faster, you're more likely to like make the guy miss, because he's gonna think you're gonna go again like closer to the wall, and you're really not. And then you start moving faster on him, and then you just body the kid. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna show you guys my sensitivity. I am on 29 look sensitivity, target 25, zoom 25, aim acceleration on 10, inner dead zone on 0, outer dead zone on 10. I do play with vibration on normal, you know, I don't invert any of the axes. I have omnidirectional roll on, and I play on tournament control scheme. Everything else is default. Now guys, you guys don't have to copy me on these exact settings. If you're somewhere close to above 25, you should be good on your look sensitivity. As long as you're 25 and above, you know, you don't got to be higher than that really to do any of the crazy movements. What else can I say? The omnidirectional roll, in my opinion, is, you know, whether it's a personal preference, because it doesn't really make that big of a difference. It does make a little difference when you're wall bouncing backwards, like towards your back angles, but it's nothing major that, you know, will cause you a game changer or something. I don't think it's really that big of a game changer. So for a long time I played with it off, but I decided to turn it back on. Tournament control scheme is what I recommend you play if you're using a normal standard Xbox controller. I don't recommend you playing default unless you're using the claw. But other than that, if you're playing thumbs, you should try making a switch over, because, you know, you can wall bounce fast with thumbs, but it's just a lot more work. Like, there's no point. It's just way more work. So alright guys, now I'm going to show you why sometimes you'll have to use the pullback method instead of holding up when wall bouncing. It's because on a longer wall bounce like this, if you hold up, you're always going to roll. So you can't, like, you were more likely to roll. Like, you see this? I'm holding up and I'm just turning my camera, but I'm way more likely to roll because the distance is a lot longer. So what you want to do instead is dash the cover, pull back, dash the cover, pull back, that's the cover, pull back, that's the cover, pull back. It's gonna be a way more consistent bounce. You're still probably gonna roll if you mess it up, the timing, but you're more likely to not roll. And you gotta slow it down here, because with the new update that they added, man, it's a little bit harder to go faster. So I recommend you honestly just start off with the other spot wall bouncing. Practice both the techniques that I showed you. They're good techniques, good enough to know. There are other techniques, but they're not consistent in this game, and, you know, I wouldn't recommend the other techniques too well. So these two techniques should get you moving fine. So here I'm going to show you guys a little drill that you can do to help your wall bouncing, you help your angles out. So what you can do is get on the top bar on reclaimed. There's also another spot on foundation by the torque bolt, but I like this spot too. Okay guys, here's another good wall bouncing spot. You know, getting a private match like I'm doing right now. Put a bot and add 2 teammates so they could take care of that bot for you. And all you want to do is really focus on wall bouncing. So I messed up, alright, but you know, just focus on wall bouncing the whole room out like this and getting your wall bounce down packed. Don't worry about if you roll too much. Focus on actually moving consistently. So like if you roll once, don't start over, like just continue it. Because in the real game, if you miss roll, you gotta play it. Like you can't just, the play doesn't end and unless you get punished. But sometimes if you do something that we call roll recovery, which I'll show you guys right now. Say you miss roll here, if I miss roll down the hall, I cut across the other side, okay? Unless you see, or you dash to this cover and crouch. You automatically crouch. You press the left stick to crouch. It's called roll recovery. So even some people go back here, roll recovery, a different angle. So you never want to, like if I roll this way, you never want to just dash straight. No good. Good examples of roll recovery are when you come back to a different angle, cut back, or change the angle completely so they miss their shot sometimes. You could catch them off guard because on their screen it looks kind of iffy. It doesn't look too like, it looks like you were still mid roll and you just rolled out of it. I mean, you dashed out of it. So it could catch them, definitely save your life if it happens to you. I'm gonna see if I could get the wall bounce for you guys. You don't gotta move super fast, just consistent, okay guys? So I don't care how slow you move. Just make sure you do consistent and then up the speed once you get the tempo down. I mean, once you get the timing down, then you can up your speed. But yeah, that's really pretty much it. You know, you just keep going in a circle like that. You could go clockwise or counterclockwise around this. Doesn't really matter. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. If this movement tutorial has helped you out, please leave a like down below. And hit that subscribe button if you're new to my channel for more tips and tricks. I will be doing more tips and tricks on how to up A better, how to set up the up A, how to set up back A's, how to set up reaction shots, not just learning how to do them, but how to perform them. So be tuned. I'm working on those videos right now, and I really appreciate it if you guys check out my other content and leave a comment down below letting me know what you think. Peace out, guys.
I just smoke the loudest, it's a guala like me. It's a guala like me. It's a guala like me. Got these bitches crowded, it's a guala like me. It's a guala like me. It's a guala like me. They just want some guidance from a guala like me. From a guala like me. From a guala like me. Make my people proudest, it's a guala like me. It's a guala like me. It's a guala like me. I'm a guala getting guala. I've been serving all the product. Supply it like a market, serving green from the garden. I sell it like I grow